Here are 3 exercises I do to promote pelvic health that doesn't involve the pelvic floor specifically. Exercise number 1, barrel rolling. Bring your knees in, hands on each knee, tipping to the side, lifting one leg like you're opening up a book, pulling the knee over to the other side, and back and forth. The reason for that exercise is to mobilize the joints of my pelvis as well as my low back to help relax the low back muscles, because there's a deep low back muscle that is part of the core and the pelvic floor is part of the core. So we want those muscles that work together to be flexible and relaxed together. Exercise number 2, putting your feet out, sort of a little bit wider apart, and dropping the knees to one side, trying to get the knees down to the ground, and then turning our body into a twist. Coming back, switching our legs over to the other side, and twisting our body again. And you want to do a back and forth. So the reason for this particular exercise is we want to have good flexibility in our hips. We have internal hip rotators and external hip rotators that are directly connected or fascially connected to the pelvic floor. So making sure those muscles are flexible impacts how our pelvic floor muscles function. Exercise number 3 is on hands and knees, and this one is focusing on our breathing and our abdominal wall. So we're going to take an inhale and allow our belly to drop toward the ground. And I'm even going to arch my back a little bit to support my belly coming in a little bit lower to the ground. And then I'm going to exhale, lift my body, and pull my diaphragm in. So I'm going to inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. So the purpose of that last exercise is to allow our abdominal wall to relax. As ladies, we may have a tendency, or I often tend to see the tendency to suck the stomach in. And of course, our diaphragm and our abdominal wall are part of our core. And if those muscles are tight and have lost some flexibility, so too has our pelvic floor. So by relaxing the abdominal wall, getting the diaphragm expanding, this can really improve both the flexibility and the strength of your pelvic floor. Make sure you save this video for later, drop a comment if you have questions, and be sure to follow along my page for more tips.